Hello, welcome to Gospelfaith Television. My name is Pastor Ojimba Alex, and today you are actually watching the soccer arena. Well, the topic for today is going to be Nigeria will win the World Cup tournament in Russia 2018. I've previously made a video on this particular subject, but to be honest with you, the reason why I'm making a part two is because the first one I did, I felt like it was alright, but the pictures were a bit dark. So this time around, I want to make something that is a bit more brighter, because I care about my fans, I care about my viewers, and I care about everybody that tunes in to Gospelfaith Television. The topic again is the Super Eagles will win the World Cup in Russia 2018. Now I want you to understand that the Super Eagles, Nigeria's national team, is one of the strongest football teams in Africa. I say it again. Nigeria's Super Eagles is one of the strongest, if not the strongest team in Africa. If I was to mention the top 5 African countries in football, I will put Nigeria there number 1, I'll put Cameroon, I'll put Ghana, I'll put Egypt, and I'll put Ivory Coast. But without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt, Nigeria, from their previous accomplishments and achievements, are one of the strongest teams in Africa. I've actually got a picture of the Super Eagles team that played in America in 1994. It was called USA 94. Nigeria didn't actually win it, but I think they got somewhere close enough to the quarterfinals where they got beaten by a Roberto Baggio penalty for Italy. So Nigeria is one of the strongest teams in Africa. I would even take it a step further, and I will say that the Super Eagles are not only one of the strongest teams in Africa, but the Super Eagles are one of the strongest teams in the whole world. If we look at the top 10 teams in the world today, we're talking about teams, national teams like Brazil, we're talking about Les Blues of France, we're talking about Argentina, we're talking about England, Germany, Italy. All these teams have been there. Holland, they're always close enough to the World Cup finals. But each one of these national teams that I mentioned, if they're facing Nigeria, they have to go and do their homework, because they know Nigeria, the Super Eagles, like I said, is one of the strongest teams in the world. And that's the picture of the most successful Nigerian team to date. You got players there like Finidi George, Daniel Amokachi, Michael Emenalo, Chidi Nwano, Sunday Olise, Uchoke Chukwupita Rufai, Austin Eguavon, Samson Siasia, Emmanuel Emenike, and Rashidi Yakini. I don't even know how I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this from the back, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. Talking about the current team, talking about the current national team, because from that 94 team, Nigeria's moved on. A lot of players have retired. A lot of players have gone into different kind of professions. But from 94 to this present date, which is 2017, leading up to 2018, I think Nigeria's had about 7 different teams. And the current Nigerian team is full of youngsters. The average age in this current Nigerian national team, Super Eagles, is probably 25 years old. You're talking about key players like Alex Iwobi of Arsenal, a young prodigy with great potential, a goal scorer and a creative player, Alex Iwobi. I heard he's the cousin of JJ Okocha. He's a good player, and he's one to look out for in this World Cup, Russia 2018. We're talking about Kelechi Iheanacho, the ex-Manchester City striker who plays for Leicester right now. In world football, Kelechi Iheanacho is one of the most dangerous strikers I watched Nigeria versus Barnet at the Barnet Stadium in London 2017, and Kelechi Iheanacho was unplayable. He scored the equalizer for Nigeria, he got them a penalty, and he really plays with his heart on his sleeve. So he's another key player to watch out for in Russia 2018. Don't take Kelechi Iheanacho for granted. He's a dangerous striker, left footer. And here we got the amazing Victor Moses, another top pro that has come through the ranks at Crystal Palace. He's played for Stoke City, he's played for Liverpool, and now he's currently playing for the Super Eagles. I think Victor Moses could have played for England if he wanted to. I know he's born in Nigeria and everything, but he's brought up in England. He could have played for England if he wanted to, but he chose Nigeria. And any player that can play for England but chooses Nigeria, I've got respect for them, because it really means a lot. It really means a lot. I think if Victor Moses has a good tournament in Russia 2018, I think Nigeria's got a good chance of winning this World Cup. The Super Eagles, like I said, they were the quarterfinalists. You can show that picture again, my cameraman. They were the quarterfinalists in USA 94, and their displays were very exciting. Their displays were very encouraging. They just weren't winning games, they were winning games in style, and that's what the fans paid their money to come and see. So I think the time has come for Nigeria to go a step further and win the World Cup. The other day I was reading an article in the newspaper, and it says that Nigeria is ranked, FIFA ranked Nigeria the 50th best team in the world. But that is wrong. That is wrong. FIFA ranked Nigeria the 50th best team in the world. That is wrong. Nigeria, considering where they're coming from and what they've achieved and how many tournaments they've thrived in and the kind of players they've got, I think Nigeria is one of the top 10 teams in the world right now. But this World Cup, this up-and-coming World Cup will prove it. How can Nigeria be the 50th best team in the world? How can Nigeria be ranked 50th best team in the world by FIFA when they just beat Argentina 4-2? When Argentina played with all their best players, Otamendi, what's that guy that plays for Barcelona, that defender, what's his name? Yeah, Mascherano. Thank you, cameraman. My cameraman told me Mascherano. Mascherano played. What's the one that plays for PSG? Di Maria played. Aguero played. Dybala played. We beat Argentina 4-2 with ease. We outclassed them. So if Argentina is ranked the second team in the world, how can Nigeria be ranked the 50th team in the best team in the world when they just beat Argentina with all their best players? It doesn't make sense. FIFA, you gotta go do your homework, because this is the soccer arena. FIFA, you have to go and do your homework, because this is the soccer arena. So you know, when you make mistakes, we try to put it in shape. When you make mistakes, we try to iron facts out. You don't tell me, FIFA, that Nigeria is the 50th best team in the world, but they just beat Argentina 4-2. You don't do that. I'm not a little boy. Listen here, FIFA, I'm over 25 years old. Yeah, I'm over 25 years old. Yeah, I know myself. You know, I'm not one of those guys that shave their legs and shave their beard and everything. Yeah, and say I'm come to talk about the soccer arena. No, I don't do that. I use my real age. I'm over 25 years old. So don't tell me that Nigeria is the 50th best team in the world. Because they're not. I'm not a stupid man. I'm not stupid. I'm over 25 years old. Yeah, I have birth certificate, I have passport and everything. You know, this is the soccer arena. This is the soccer arena, you know. Listen, I have passport here, and I have, what's it called again? Yeah? Birth certificate. I think I was born yesterday about Nigeria is the 50th best team in the world. How's Nigeria the 50th? Okay, if Nigeria is the 50th best team in the world, yeah, what is the 25th best team in the world? It's England, yeah, or Scotland. See that? See that? But anyway, let's get back to the subject here. I wasn't born yesterday. Yeah, and Nigeria have a good manager called Mr. Raw. Yeah, Nigeria's got a good manager called Mr. Raw. He's a German. Ever since Mr. Raw took over the Nigeria's national team, it was like a springboard. It's like he transformed Nigeria's national team from being average to being like a top 10 team in the world. I know what I'm talking about. Nigeria's going to win this World Cup under Mr. Raw. He's a German. He knows how to tighten defenses. He knows how to keep possession. He knows how to score goals. He knows the right players. And furthermore, I want you to understand that Mr. Raw gives players a chance. He goes all over the world. Because all Nigerian players play in Europe. You got players that play for Nigeria in probably Turkey, Greece, Germany, Belgium, England, you name it, we're there. So Mr. Raw, I'm wishing you good luck. Good luck to the Super Eagles and their manager as well. Mr. Raw. I want to say that we beat Argentina 4-2, which I've mentioned already. And the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So here I'm showing you the picture. And you can see here Nigeria's captain Mikel Obi, who's achieved so much in the Premiership. I think he's played in Norway. I think he played for the mighty Jets of Jos in Nigeria. And now he's currently playing in China. He's a key player, very skillful, very slow on the ball, but his brain is ticking. He knows how to keep possession. And like I said, I'll say it again, Argentina would be more worried than Nigeria would be worried about Argentina. They'll be more worried about the Super Eagles because the talent the Super Eagles have. This is not textbook football. This is not textbook football. This is not about bigger names. This is about potential. This is about display. This is about passion. And the Super Eagles will prove themselves. I will be there myself. I'm probably one of the biggest pastors in the world today, but I'll be there myself, cheering on the Super Eagles. Yeah. From England to Russia, it's not far. I've been to Poland before. I took the National Express to Poland. And Russia from Poland is just up north. It's up north. So I will be there cheering them on. Nigeria is a good team. You have a lot of Igbos in the team. You have a lot of Yoruba in the team. You have a lot of, Benin in the team. And Wari, they're all there. So we know who we are. You know what I mean? Come on, Super Eagles. Come on, Super Eagles. And the only way the Super Eagles can stop the racism is by winning the World Cup. How can you rank Nigeria 50th in the world? No. I disagree with that. Nigeria will be the first African team to win the World Cup. And I'm just here to say I want to cheer on the Super Eagles. And I'll be singing, hey! Hey! Super Eagles! 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 Amen. Eagles! 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 Yeah. Pastor Jimba Alex, Gospelfaith Television. Peace.